Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Welcome home. We got a little bit more of a simple video today. For those of you that are unaware, Warhorse Studios recently put out a trailer showcasing that Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 will be releasing Steam Deck verified, or at least I'm assuming Steam Deck verified. They did show without a doubt that it's being released and it's going to be compatible with the Steam Deck. And that got me curious to see how well that's actually going to work, because if I'm not mistaken, Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 has some pretty hefty PC requirements, especially for the higher end settings. So I'm assuming you're going to have to play that game completely bottomed out. But on that same thought process, I was curious about how Kingdom Come Deliverance 1 actually performs on here, because I haven't really played much of the game on Steam Deck. To be honest, I cannot play this game without mouse and keyboard, so just moving around is going to be a bit of a challenge. So here we are in Rattay. The game is actually running relatively smoothly right out here in the open when you've got a fair few people on screen, a lot of assets loading in. It slows down, kind of dipped into the 20s. It looks like it's sitting around 40 on average, which is completely playable in something like this. Let's actually take a look at what the settings currently are. We're running 1280 by 800 maxed out screen resolution with overall image quality on medium. HD textures turned off. VSync, actually we're going to turn VSync off, see if we can get it up higher. Show FPS on, we're going to confirm changes. Advanced graphics settings, we have SMAA turned on, and it looks like every other setting, yes, everything else is set to medium. Pretty low render distances though, those are pretty small. I'm going to turn motion blur off. We're going to save changes. Definitely looks better without motion blur on. I hate motion blur. I know some people like it. I cannot stand motion blur. The game honestly looks really good. Like, granted, we're playing medium settings, but on this small of a screen, like, that medium actually looks pretty solid. You don't see a lot of tessellation. Excuse me. You don't see a lot of aliasing around, like, say, the edge of that building or right here on the side. It's really hard to tell that we're playing at a lower resolution, in all honesty. Just out of curiosity, I want to see what happens if we crank the game up to high settings. Actually, where's it at? Overall image quality, we're going to set that on the high preset. Okay, so now we're loaded in. Where before we were getting right around 40. Yeah, I mean, we lost like maybe, I'd say like 5, maybe 10 frames. We're still getting slightly above 30. And again, because of this screen size, you really can't tell that big of a difference, at least here in the city. Maybe, but going from medium to high on the Steam Deck, I really wasn't able to see much of a difference. At least right there in that one setting. Alright, here we go. We'll just try it right here, just outside the city. Get a good look at this tree, nice, close, and personal to it. And just to show you guys, we are running this without FSR. Yeah, there's no upscaling right now. If we turn this on, actually, I'm kind of curious. If anything, yeah, it looks slightly blurrier, of course, if we do have FSR on. Let's go back into the middle of the city. Now, we did get a little bit of a dip right there into the 20s, but I mean, that was just entering the city. That's not that big of a deal. It kind of happens. Entering some of these busier areas, we are slightly below 30 FPS. It's not ideal. But honestly, it still feels completely playable. I would definitely run this at medium settings. And honestly, I don't think you even need FSR. Yeah, if you can see those planks on the ground, we're seeing a little bit of aliasing with that, like the stair-stepping effect. You can kind of see it with those boards in the distance. Let's see what happens. Again, take a look at those boards. Yeah, the boards right here on the ground, they look a little bit more pixelated from a distance. It definitely has more of the stair-stepping effect. Same thing with those boards on the fence. You can kind of see, like, as the characters is sitting still, slightly bobbing back and forth. You see, man, this is crazy. I didn't realize how good this game actually ran. Granted, it is a little bit of an older game, but this AMD APU in the Steam Deck, it may not be the highest end. It may not be on the ROG Ally levels, but it's still pretty solid, man. Oh, I'm gonna get completely destroyed. I don't even know how to play this. Oh, no. How do I pull up my... There we go. That's what I wanted. We're going to go to the Queen of Sheba's sword. And hopefully It's bow and arrow. I need this. Well, let's see if we can do this. Oh god, I have no idea how to play this on controller. Wow, over 40 FPS in combat. Get away from our horse. Good boy. Get him, get him. Ooh. Oh my god, we're actually getting him? What? Sure, I'll go for that mercy kill. Oh, look at him. Look at Henry go. Yeah, moral of the story is this game is completely playable on the Steam Deck. I am curious to see how Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 will perform. If you guys want to see that as well, be sure to hit that thumbs up button. Subscribe if you haven't done so already. We're getting so close to 1,500 subs, and I cannot do it without you guys. Thank you for everything. I love each and every one of you. God bless.